These are your evening headlines for June 20th, 2025, right here on BYU-Idaho Radio. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Austin Pace. BYU-Idaho students are excited for the upcoming Rexburg YSA Conference. Student reporter Alex Batman has the story.
Next week, BYU-Idaho will host Rexburg's Think Celestial themed Young Single Adult Conference, and it's beginning to cause a buzz on campus. Unique late-night temple sessions, worthwhile service and social opportunities, insightful speakers, and exciting evening activities are some of the things people can look forward to as they attend the conference. Brecklyn Bingham, a marriage and family studies major, is excited for this upcoming conference.
To be able to have a temple so close to campus here and to be able to have a full conference focused solely on the temple, I think will be really cool. And I'm also excited for the keynote speakers that will be talking a lot about the temple and about developing us as disciples to be able to stay focused on the temple.
YSA conferences are opportunities for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to address the needs and concerns of its young adults, and the messages the speakers will share are traditionally conveyed in such a manner. Jeremy Chagadama, a student tour guide and international services processor, says he is looking forward to hearing the keynote speakers' personalized messages.
I'm excited to hear what they have to say, especially because of YSA conferences. I feel like similar to BYU-I devotionals, they're very specific to the YSA that is here and right in front of them.
Bingham says she anticipates words of wisdom from the speakers who are leaders in the church.
I think that a good spiritual reset is always a good thing. And so I'm excited to hear their insights and their suggestions on how we can continue to progress.
Students have voiced concerns about whether or not to attend because the conference takes place during the school week. Early childhood special education major Camden Hollingshead says all the biggest events and devotionals happen after normal class hours.
So we just wanted to get the word out that it's cultivated for everyone on campus to be able to come.
Hollingshead invites all those who may be considering attending the conference to sign up.
I promise it'll be worth it, because even just the smallest grain that we can pick up from these speakers or just by socializing, meeting other people, will just bless your day.
Chagadama and Bingham echo her invitation.
I just say just come. Stop asking questions about it. Stop thinking too much about it. All of the schedule is manageable for all different types of people.
Come regardless, and you don't have to commit to every hour of every day for those 3 days, but to just come to the events that you're able to, and it will be an experience that will definitely be worth it.
The conference runs from Wednesday evening to Saturday morning. Tickets are available through the iBelong app. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Alex Batman.
BYU-Idaho celebrates 25 years since the announcement of the historic name change from Ricks College. Austin Pace has the story.
We're pleased to announce that Ricks College in Rexburg, Idaho will change from its present 2-year junior college status to a 4-year institution. The new 4-year school will be known as Brigham Young University, Idaho, with a name change designed to give the school immediate national and international recognition.
Tomorrow marks 25 years since the announcement that Ricks College would become BYU-Idaho. The announcement, made by Gordon B. Hinckley, the prophet and president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints at the time, came as a shock to many, but it has had lasting positive effects for the students and the staff who cross the campus.
Even today, as a teacher, if I have my hands full of something, somebody's always opening a door or asking, can they carry something, even though they're going the opposite direction.
Ryan Hansen works as a sports advisor with Campus Recreation and was a student at Ricks College and BYU-Idaho. The hashtag WhyBYUI has been shared by students, alumni, and staff alike to share what makes BYU-Idaho so important to them. Hansen shared his WhyBYUI.
2 years later, there was a position that opened. And I didn't even have to think about it. My boss at my other place where I was working said, we'll give you a raise, we'll give you more money, a title, and all these other things like that. It just wasn't something that, I had to think twice about, really. It was BYU-Idaho is the place that I need to be.
Brett Sampson remembers the day of the announcement like it was yesterday. He says the announcement has opened up avenues for students they wouldn't have at any other institution.
Why BYU-I? Because I don't know of another place like BYU-Idaho and Rexburg to come here and to experience opportunities to grow and learn in a well-rounded way and understand what it truly means to be a disciple of Jesus Christ is why BYU-Idaho is even here, why I love being here.
Isabella Hall will graduate from BYU-Idaho this year and is finishing up a Strive to Be content internship with the church. She has also worked with BYU-Idaho's social media pages and worked on the Why BYUI campaign last fall, which she says helped her succeed in her internship.
I just kept being prompted and pushed towards BYU-I, and I came here, and just like I've kind of said, all the right doors opened up for me to be able to achieve not only my career goals, but also become a better disciple of Jesus Christ and gain a Christ-centered education.
Celebrate 25 years of the announcement of BYU Idaho tomorrow by sharing your hashtag #WhyBYUI. For BYU Idaho Radio, I'm Austin Pace. The Pocatello Fire Department has lifted the evacuation order that was announced yesterday due to the West Clarke fire. The order affected residents living west of South Lincoln in the City Creek area. Police officers went door to door letting residents know about the evacuation and directed them to Pocatello City Hall, where the Red Cross had set up a shelter. According to Local News 8, as of 8:30 p.m. last night, the fire was about 40% contained and had burned roughly 231 acres. Fire crews are working hard and hoping for full containment by 6 p.m. today. These have been your BYU Idaho Radio evening headlines for June 20th, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. For BYU Idaho Radio, I'm Austin Pace.